Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. No, no, no. Ooh, I'm already dead. Yeah. I'm already dead.
Hey guys, of course this is my favorite time of the year, October, such a beautiful time. So to kick off Halloween, I decided to do Live More from the show iZombie. I have been so obsessed with the show recently, I can't stop watching it, so of course I had to do a tutorial. It's such a good show. If you guys have not watched it yet, I highly recommend you do. It's on Netflix, so I mean, who doesn't have Netflix these days, honestly? Go ahead and watch the show. You won't regret it, I promise you. It's so good. Anyway, there's gonna be two parts to this look if you want to do Liv. One is just the way that she looks all the time, and then the other one is the look I have going on right now where she goes into full on zombie mode. Anyway, if you guys wanna see how to get this look right here, then just keep on watching. Hey you guys, so we're gonna go ahead and start on the eyes first, just because I'd rather not have a lot of fallout right after we're done doing our face makeup. So to start out with that, you're gonna need a few purples. I'm gonna be using these two purples from this L'Oreal palette, and these are the colors I'm just gonna be starting out with. And I'm basically just gonna put this all over the lid and make this pretty messy. Her eyeshadow is usually really messy in the show, so that's what we're gonna do. And just put that on all over the lid. I'm just gonna keep mixing those two purples between the darker purple and the lighter purple, and that's gonna give us the shade that I want. And then you can actually do this with your finger with the edges. I'm just gonna go ahead and blend out those edges because we're gonna be going with black next. I'm gonna take a little bit of this black eyeshadow from this Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye Palette right here. And I'm just gonna use that to deepen up the eyeshadow a bit because she usually wears black eyeshadow with the purple. Because you know she's gotta look all dead and whatnot. And that I'm mainly gonna focus on in the crease. Now I'm gonna take some more of that lighter purple and I'm just gonna be putting that in the middle. Now I'm gonna start getting into the face before I finish the rest of my eye makeup. I'm gonna be using the NYX Total Control Drop Foundation. I think this should be a good shade. I'm not positive though. I have it in the shade Vanilla. In case it's not light enough though, I'm also gonna mix it with a little bit of white body paint. This one's the Mayron Paradise white paint. So let's try this out. Remember to also get the ears too, so everything matches. So next I'm gonna go ahead and set my face. I'm gonna be using this white powder right here from NYX. I think it's their Photo Finish. Yeah. NYX Photo Finishing Powder. I'm just gonna go ahead and set this all over my face. It's a white powder, so it should stay white, just so we can go ahead and set our face. Okay, now I'm just gonna go ahead and finish up our eyes. I'm gonna be taking the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the shade Black Bean. And I'm just gonna trace this all along my waterline. Now on my lower lash line, I'm just gonna be taking those purples again. I'm gonna be smudging this on my lower lash line a little bit with the black also that we put down. I'm also gonna be taking these purples and I'm gonna just be placing them on the middle of portion of my lips where your lips start to look cracked after you put the white. I'll show you. Just a little bit in the middle. Okay, now I'm going to be doing some very light contouring. I'm going to use this shade right here from the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette in the shade Subconscious. I'm just going to take an angled brush. I'm going to start chiseling out my cheeks. Just a little bit, not too much, because we don't want to start to look tan or anything, you know, because she's pretty pale. This is just to make our cheeks look a little bit more sunken in. And then a little bit on the hairline too, because we don't want to be totally uneven. Alright, now that the makeup's done, I'm just going to go ahead and put on a wig really quick and I'll be right back. Hey guys, I know that this wig isn't exactly like Liv's wig, but I guess this is kind of like if I became a zombie from iZombie, this is what I would look like most likely. And it was the closest thing I had to a gray slash blondish wig. This is mainly gray, but whatever. This is probably the hair I would have if I became a zombie from iZombie. So this is the one I decided to go with. And this is pretty much it for the way that Liv looks every day. Now we're gonna get into the fun part. I'm gonna show you guys how Liv goes into full-on zombie mode. I'm gonna tie my hair back because I really don't want to get any blood on this wig. Remember to keep a reference photo handy. It's gonna be very helpful in the long run. I'm gonna start by darkening up my eyes a lot more in the picture. I'll put a picture right here. Liv actually, her eyes get a lot darker and the areas around get a lot darker as well. So I'm just gonna grab my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the shade Black Bean, and you can be as messy with this as you want now. I'm basically just gonna put this all around my eye. I'm gonna start also putting this on my lid as well, just so we can darken it up because her eyes get gradually darker when she goes into full-on zombie mode. And then I'm just gonna blend out this eyeshadow with a brush. Now I'm just gonna grab some black eyeshadow and I'm gonna go over top of the black pencil that we just put down. And this is just gonna darken it up and make it last a lot longer. Remember, this does not have to be perfect. You can be as messy as you want. That's basically the point of this, is you're just gonna have black all around your eyes. Now I'm just gonna start making my under eyes look a lot bluer. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna grab this NYX eyeshadow palette. I'm gonna grab the darkest blue in this palette, start out with that. And I'm just gonna start putting this on my under eyes very lightly. And I'm gonna start smudging it out with my finger. And you're just gonna keep this in the hollows of your under eye. And just keep blending it with your finger. That's what's gonna make it look the most seamless. Now I'm just gonna start taking that black eyeshadow from that Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye palette, and very lightly, I'm gonna put this in the hollows of my under eye. Very lightly, just this area. And then again, I'm gonna start smudging it out with my finger. This is just gonna give us a lot more dimension. I'm gonna take a little bit of that purple also from this palette right here. And I'm just gonna add that a little bit to my under eyes, just to make our under eyes look a lot more beaten up. Now with the same brush, I'm gonna start dipping into that blue again, and I'm gonna start putting this on my lips, because her lips are also blue from changing. And I'm gonna start from the middle of my lip here on the inside, and just work downward very lightly. Now I'm gonna take this precise little brush right here and I'm gonna start working on the veins. It's very important that you have a really flat brush like this, just so you can get a thin enough line for the veins. I'm gonna start dipping into that dark blue again, and it looks like she has a vein going down this way across her forehead. So I'm just gonna start tracing it like how I would think a vein would look. And you're gonna do this very lightly. I'm actually gonna wipe away a little bit of the product. If you have any red color contacts or red coloring you can put in your eyes, now would be the time to do that. I don't do that, unfortunately. I can't because I have overly sensitive eyes. I usually just do editing in my pictures for that. Just so you guys know, I wasn't sure if you guys were aware of that, but I always just edit in eyes in my pictures because I honestly can't do contacts and I cannot put stuff in my eyes. They are way too sensitive. But if you're into that stuff, go ahead and take that step now. I want to make it look like she just ate something. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start smearing this across my face as if she just ate a person. I'm gonna be using Ben Nye's Scab Blood to do this. So basically what you gotta do, you just gotta put this all over your lips and just go to town. And then with this, I like to make it so there's like little chunks. So it looks like more realistic, like I just ate a person. And that's it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I'm so obsessed with the show. I've been watching it non-stop recently, so I had to do a tutorial on this look. I hope you guys like this tutorial. Please like and subscribe if you guys haven't already. Have a great rest of your night or day, wherever you guys may be, and I will see you guys in my next video. Remember, stay weird, my friends. Bye, you guys.